everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. We have our coffee with Colby today, and we are going to talk about falling out of alignment and how we can get realigned. So, good morning, good morning. Grab your cup and come join me. All right. So, today we are going to talk about falling out of alignment. All right, let us start with a quote today. Okay, here we go from Coffee with Colby. Here we go. You'll worry if you'll succeed or if those around you will be satisfied. We want to remind you that you are already successful. You have endured this incredible journey into a physical body and a physical world and are learning how to use the GPS to navigate. So, there we go. So today we are going to talk about falling out of alignment. And what does that mean? So when you're in alignment, you feel really good from the inside out, right? Your soul feels good. Your decision making feels strong. You really feel empowered, okay? So when you're in alignment, you feel clear, right? You have clear thoughts, clear vision, clear actions, and the people around you feel good and strong energetically. However, we can sometimes fall out of alignment, and then that's when things get a little messy. You may feel yourself more stressful. You may feel that you have difficulty sleeping. You may have trouble making decisions, and you may feel a bit more emotional. So you may be feeling sadder or unhappy or angst, and this really is a reflection of being out of alignment. So the next thing to do is then to say, why am I out of alignment? What doesn't feel right to me? And sometimes that has to do with a multi-factor. It could be that you're not happy with the direction of your life, right? You're not happy with where you're going, or how quickly or slow it's progressing, okay? It may be around your friends and family. Maybe it's like you're falling out of an alignment with a person, and that is absolutely possible. So you just become less in sync, and it's hard because there would have been a point where you were so in sync and you were so on the same page. So when that starts to happen, you almost are in denial over it, right? You almost want to make excuses, or want to be empathic about it, but ultimately you can be just out of alignment because you may be growing, or where your boundaries are, or your priorities, your morals. It could be any of those, right? Where they are is just no longer in alignment with this person, or this position, or this opportunity, whatever it is for you. So as you do this, right, it's really being very clear, like, hey, does it feel good to be around this person, or does it feel good to be at this position? Am I happy at my workplace, right? You think of how many hours you are at the workplace. All right, you're there a lot, okay? So you want to be in a place where you feel happy, where you feel appreciated, where you're enjoying, where you feel challenged, right? Where there's room for growth, there's opportunity. When that is all out of alignment, okay, you absolutely may feel yourself just struggling. And there's no need to struggle. There's no need to struggle. It really is just about being courageous enough to kind of say, all right, what decisions do I need to make? What decisions do I need to step up into in order to become realigned? And once you do that, even though there are difficult decisions and you cut cords, you'll be cutting cords, right, with people, places, things. Maybe you are the person that would never say no to someone. So people are always going to you. And then when you start saying no to them, they start having trouble, right? They start giving you attitude, or they start making you feel guilty. I mean, how many people does that happen to you, right? Where they will make you feel guilty. And for you, it's about just standing in your power, because the more you stand in your power, have your boundaries, the more you're going to be in alignment. So it's difficult at first, but you also have to remember, if those people are not respectful of you and your time and your energy and are not making you a priority, then it's imperative that you make yourself a priority and really start to kind of let go of those who aren't so that you can make room for the people that are in the next vibration with you. So, a lot of times, too, if you are doing your soul work and you are growing and you are really evolving, okay, you are evolving, there are going to be people around you who don't like that. All right, they don't like that. They don't want that because they need you at a particular place. They need you at a particular level to serve their own personal purpose. So when they see you kind of getting your wings and they see you that light shining brighter and they see you becoming more confident and more empowered, they're going to be upset and they're going to be jealous because they need you in a particular place for their own needs. And recognizing that for yourself is so empowering. It's difficult, but beyond empowering. And once you do, and you start saying, look, no more, I'm not doing this, you actually create that space for you to not only just be in pure alignment, but guess what? Guess what? The universe is going to respond. The universe is then going to put you in alignment. They're then going to give you opportunities and friendships and connections that just help you soar. And you'll feel happier. And, you may grieve the past and grieve, what you feel was lost, but we're meant to grow. And if we are not surrounded by people and situations that encourage that within us, that support that within us, then we're really not surrounding ourselves with those that have our higher self in alignment, right? It's really like you want the people around you to care about your higher self and not those that are going to project and not those that are going to want to kind of keep you down, right? No one in your life should be there if they're trying to keep you down or trying to keep you still or trying to keep you quiet, okay? Trying to keep you in a place. Those are the people you don't want in your life, okay? Right? You are meant to flourish. You are meant to succeed and shine and really be free and allow your ideas to come forth. Allow your creativity. And once you do, the universe will respond. I promise you. I promise. And then you get set up for success. You get set up for success in romance, in relationships, finance, in career, in health. It really all comes together for you. But it is about taking those first steps for you, having your boundaries, noticing when you're out of alignment. When you're out of alignment, your emotions will fluctuate, right? So if your emotions are fluctuating, why are they fluctuating? If you're feeling sad, or if you're feeling unappreciated, if you're feeling depressed, then also pay attention to whom you are around. So if you're around one person and you start to feel empowered and you start to feel positive and ideas start coming in and you start to feel comfortable, like you're just relaxed around this person, they're in alignment. And if you're around another person and it feels like it's work and it feels like you can't share your ideas and it feels like you have to hold back and you feel unfulfilled and you feel sad, that's a wrong person. Do you see? And it's hard because the wrong person may have been right at one point. So that's what gets you confused, right? That's what makes you think, oh my goodness, it's me. But it's not you. All right? It's about the growth. And it's really about trusting spirit and knowing that your team is like boom, boom, boom. They have that big saying, right? You don't know what others are saying behind your back, so to speak. So spirit's going to pull them out. Okay, so that's just one example. You may know what they are saying. That's another example. You may have an intuitive feeling. I want you to trust your intuition. If you feel that a person or a position, a boss, anyone or anything isn't positive behind your back, you have to look at that seriously. really don't think it's your imagination. Really trust your intuition around it. Because by trusting your intuition, you really start to trust your own connection. You trust that innate ability to know. And once you do know, then you can really start pulling out the things that the weeds in the garden, right? You can start pulling out the weeds in the garden so that your garden is flourished with positivity and inspiration and support. One of the hardest things to feel is unsupported. And it's a difficult feeling. We all have felt it. I absolutely feel it at times as well. And it can throw you off track if you allow it. It can pull you so far out of alignment if you don't trust where you are and how spirit is working for you. Okay? So, don't give those people power. If it happens to you, whatever it is, let's find a way to get you in realignment. Let's find a way to get you feeling good and strong and yummy. Yes, yummy. Yummy is a professional diagnosis. I want you to feel yummy. I want you to feel loved. I want you to feel gifted because you are all of those things. You are worthy. You're worthy of love. You should never have to settle. Never. Don't allow the people in your life who make you feel like you should settle in order to be with them. Don't do that, please. Because at some point, whatever they decide is going to change, right? And then you're being manipulated through that process. I'm sure you've dealt with this. It could even be your job. The job is really the toughest thing, right? Because you may need that job financially. So I completely understand. I completely understand, especially, during a pandemic still, where, we have a gratitude for having a job. We have a gratitude for that income. Or you're in a relationship where you're financially dependent on another. So I completely understand how all of this can be stressful for you and you feel stuck. So what I want you to do is really start working on how do you untangle that web that you are in? How do you untangle it? So what you can do is if you start making plans and you start putting it together, that is going to help you. That is going to help you then at least know when to release it and how you release it and how you learn to let go to really restructure your life that is in alignment. Okay? So that is your coffee with Colby for today. So, a couple of very exciting things going on. We have an amazing guest this week on the Colby Rebel Show. This is a good friend of mine, Brandon Beecham. He is the founder of Positive Heads. It is a group of over 5,000 people, okay? And so with this, wrote a book called The Golden Key, and we are going to talk about it. It's a book about intuition, and it's going to be really fantastic. We're going to take some questions around intuition, so that's really fun. So make sure you join us. Tonight, our advanced development circle begins. So if you are advanced and want to join us, grab your spot. They're almost gone. Tomorrow night is the beginner, so if you want to start out, join the beginner with us. Then on March 2nd, you guys, I am doing a live event with the one and only Lisa Williams. So this is connecting to your loved ones. It's an online event. You can grab your tickets. They're on my website. They're on my Facebook page. I love working with Lisa. We are excited to come together. So grab your ticket for that. And, more than anything, everyone, I want you to feel loved. I want you to know you are loved. I want you to feel supported. And in saying that, I have a little secret. So, I am putting together a membership. So it's going to be a monthly membership and it's got all sorts of goodies wrapped into it just for the members. And I don't have the launch date yet because we are literally working on it in the moment and getting it all wrapped together with a pretty bow for you. But I am really excited. I'm really ready to, have those in our group and in our community that are positive members that are looking to grow together. So that is some little news there for you. All right, everybody, have a beautiful day. Shine your light, shine it bright, and I will see you later. Bye, everyone.